I drive a Rolls Royce and a Lambo. I live in a $12 million home. I have 100 different properties. I'm flying private jet. What are you doing?
Funny how he has 100 different properties, but he lives with his mom, who's 62 and pays him $1,000 a month to subsidize his income. Coach Greg, in today's video, we got Ben, the bend-over moron, who's threatening Coach Greg. And for what exactly? For pointing out the truth, for saying the things that he's done to that girl, the lies, the fact that he doesn't have any money. And so it's just been proven by John Bravo through court documents just how little money he actually has. That he's been lying throughout his entire life, as if we didn't already know that. And so Ben decided to make a video about Coach Greg, and so I'm gonna point out exactly what he's been doing.
You guys know this little bitch, the midget called Greg douchebag Doucette?
How is he calling me a midget when he's the short king himself?
I'd offer him to come fight me, but obviously it would look like a joke. I don't fight midgets, you know, and I feel really bad for him, but for some reason, he's still talking about me. And I don't like when people talk about me, especially when they're spreading lies.
Spreading lies? I mean, since when is the truth a lie? I mean, I understand it's 2026 and it's AI and all this bullshit, but guys, I'm not lying.
Hey, you know that guy? If he was here, did I call him a guy? I meant that little child. You know, Greg, I have to tell you something. Your bitch ass would run away if you just saw me.
I should be scared. He did call me a child. And so, seeing as he likes children, you know, the PDF file that he is, I would be scared.
Now, who are you to sit here and talk about me or my past when you were actually caught for a big drug deal and you were selling steroids to little kids?
I mean, little kids, there was no little kids, it was all adults. I mean, did you not look into this? And so you're gonna compare my past to yours? I used to sell steroids to adults, bodybuilders. You were graping children. How is that even in the same sentence?
You're nothing but a bitch. You're a loser. You're a lowlife. And if you ever speak about me again, make sure you do it to my face.
Why would I want to do that to his face? Like, I don't got time for this shit. I'm as sick as a dog. I had to make this video. I just flew and landed in Los Angeles a few minutes ago, and I'm recording a video. And so, isn't it fitting that I wrote this a week ago? Why fight when we can compare bank accounts? I'm too pretty to fight. But for you, with that mug, it won't make a difference. Even this 5'6" manlet mogs you in every way. Since that time, John has released a video proving that everything I said is right. There's no coming back from this, Ben. In the same way, there's no coming back from once you've been bent over by another man.
And you guys know him for being that famous PDF file.
Because there's nothing better than being an 18-year-old getting a job from 3 different at the same time.
Does anyone think he actually got 3 girls to go near him all at the same time when he was 18? Does anyone believe that story? I mean, I believe there's more chance that he beat up those 30 men at the same time than he was able to convince 3 women to please him in any way. That was impossible. And so, Ben, one key point in lying is at least having some plausibility. Like, make it so that it's physically possible that it happened. And so, for example, it was 3 guys. That might have happened.
He goes around flaunting his cars, his $12 million mansion, saying he's a millionaire.
My life is great. I'm worth over $100 million.
Not even Coach Greg is worth $100 million yet. It's gonna take me a couple more years. We're working on it. It's approaching, but not yet. And this is Coach Greg. We're talking about bend over Ben. I mean, even if you opened up an OnlyFans account and got bent over by other men, he's still not making that kind of money.
I drive a Rolls Royce and a Lambo. I live in a $12 million home. I have 100 different properties. I'm flying private jet. What are you doing?
Funny how he has 100 different properties, but he lives with his mom, who's 62 and pays him $1,000 a month to subsidize his income.
I can't tell you where I'm at today in life. Being recognized every single place that I go.
He thinks that people are worshiping there, that people actually like this guy.
Women come up to me and tell me that I'm the greatest man they've ever heard speak.
What kind of women have come up to him and said this? Imagine if even one woman did that.
The Bend Over brothers, him and Dylan. Why do they always wear matching outfits. Look at them here.
I mean, the reason they're dressed alike is because it's a 2-for-1 sale. I mean, John, did you not point this out? He has no money. He's wearing the same outfits. It's buy one, you get one free. That's all the poor guy could afford. I mean, making $48,000 a year and having to rent out a Lambo or a Rolls Royce to prove how rich you are, you're not gonna have much money left.
Look at them here. In a gay strip club, dressed as strippers. What are these assholes doing?
I mean, maybe when he was younger, he was making decent money, you know, having sex with multiple men as a male stripper for gay men. That would make sense. I could believe that he could make money doing that. Not millions of dollars, but perhaps that's where he got his money.
And he would teach me Kung Fu. I was 10 years old, so I learned how to move with like Kung Fu, you know.
He beat off 30 men at one time.
You know, there's more chance that he beat off 30 guys at one time than he actually beat them off by beating them up. I think that's maybe what he confused. I don't know, just like beating other men off. Perhaps he was the male Bonnie Blue.
So this here is the divorce paperwork. And you see how it says income and expense declaration? This is where, when you divorce somebody, you got to show how much money you were making, right?
You can't lie on these documents. This is divorce official documents. To lie about it, I mean, you're going to jail. Like, it's so serious. And so don't think he's going to say, oh, I was just trying to cover the $100 million in the divorce settlement. I didn't want her to get half of my money. And so one thing it's important to understand is that had he been on Turk Builder Max from way back in the day, none of this bad shit would have happened. He wouldn't have done those things back in the day. He wouldn't have had a divorce. The marriage would have lasted. He would have had a prenup and the whole thing regardless. He wouldn't even be a liar. He just needs to use Turk Builder Max. And so if you're interested in getting all the benefits of this, code Greg, 15% off.
He was a contractor. He started 2010, but look here, unemployed. He stopped working in 2022.
And so Ben, if you want to pick up some Turk Platinum, I mean, for you, it's almost too late, but better late than never. Code unemployed give you 20% off. You can ask your mom for a loan. You know, that's how you're getting half of your money. You can ask your mom for a loan. I'm sure she'll help you get it.
Shows his money coming in each month. And he put zero all the way down the line. The only money he's getting is from his poor mom.
And so the mom, she helped him out. She gives him $1,000 a month. You know, the mom should help him out by giving him nothing and saying, look, I've seen what you say online. You need to stop. Just shut up already. Like, no one needs to hear this shit. Like, you're not doing us any favors. Because I feel like as a parent, your kids are kind of a reflection of you. Mm-hmm. Like, what is it? The apple doesn't fall from the tree.
It doesn't fall far from the tree.
I didn't say the far part.
Yeah, I think you said doesn't fall.
I'm too sick. Apples don't fall from trees.
Don't fall.
They don't fall far from trees, the apples.
Yeah.
They kind of fall and then they get like a dent, which is kind of what happened to Ben. He fell, they dropped him, hit his head, it dented it. Yeah. And then since that time, it's unfortunate, he makes up shit, says a bunch of lies, that thinks it's actually happening. Like, he believes it.
It says he's got 12 grand. I don't think that's millions, you know? He says he's a millionaire. And then under the car, I see $18,000 as his value.
The value of the car, $18,000. Now, last I checked, and I did check, even old Lamborghinis cost close to 100 grand. How could he have a Lamborghini and a Rolls Royce if he only had $18,000 in values for cars?
It says, where does he live? You know who lives with him? It says Rachel, that's his mom. Because he lives at his mom's house and it shows the addresses, but I had to blank him out.
I mean, where does he live? Rachel, his mom, age 62, and it's printed mom. Like, he has the like little cute little boy writing like he's 7. I live with my mommy, Rachel, and my mommy is 62, and she's a retired mommy, and she pays me $1,000 a month for chores.
I swear, that's my new ick unlocked.
Brother,
Average monthly expenses, clothes, $100, gas, repairs, bus, $300, insurance, life accident, $190. You know, when you have a divorce and they write down all your earnings, then you have to decide how much money the person gets. That's why if you actually have a $100 million business, you would get a prenup because you don't want to be an idiot, kind of like Larry Wheels. And so is Ben actually less intelligent than Larry Wheels?
I have all the money that I need I'm extremely fit. Now you're gonna look at me and say, you know what, this guy's being cocky. No, I'm being real.
He's such a liar, though. He said he ran like 20 miles in an hour and something there like a week ago, which was like a 4-minute and something mile. And it was like, so you're 10 minutes off. Somebody figured it out that his pace was 10 minutes off the world record for the marathon. He was just running with he wasn't even sweating. He wasn't even tired on the treadmill. Just ran 20 miles.
How sad is it for other men that when I walk into a room, they feel intimidated, whether it is physically, mentally, or emotionally because their wife is staring at me.
I mean, if he actually was just being a comedian, like if he was just like playing a part.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Like, let's assume that the wife is staring at him. She's staring at him thinking, was that the guy you told me about that's the PDF file?
Yeah, that's probably what they're all
Should we call the cops on this guy?
Women, they hate.
Oh my God, they don't like this guy. There's not even staring at you because they want to like go down on you. In summary, Ben is a complete fraud. He's a loser. He lies all the time. We already knew that, but now we have proof. I think there's a version where Ben took Turk Builder Max and didn't do any of these crimes. He probably started at 14, 15, 16, very young, too young. But maybe he wasn't too young. In this version of the universe, a teenage Ben started Turk and didn't do any of that bullshit. He didn't lie. And he actually made a $100 million business and he didn't have to lie about it. And so maybe we can, at some point, see that version of the universe. That's the video. If you want to get sponsored, just like we're here in Los Angeles with the sponsored athletes, we're doing commercials for something that we'll be able to announce soon, but I have an NDA. I can't announce these amazing things that are happening in the company. We will announce it, I don't know, in this summer. It's exciting. And if you want to get coached, what else? You want to carry my stuff in your stores, click links, subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algo, get your blood work done from AlgoRx. Remember, it's from doctors, compounding pharmacies. It's not research chemical bullshit for like non-humans. It's all for humans. It's all good. And it's really cheap. It's amazing prices. Don't have to believe me. Just go and compare to Merrick Health. And then when you see how much cheaper it is, you'll thank me later. Trust me. Just go do it. And if you don't trust me, then you probably wouldn't have watched this video this far. So you do trust me. So this is great. And until next time, I am out.